I hope you guys are doing so well. So recently I've been obsessed with thrifting. Some of y'all know that. So I decided to create a series on my channel dedicated to me thrifting my dream wardrobe from Pinterest because I spend way too much time on Pinterest. And basically I have a board where I pin all of my dream clothes that I wish were in my closet. Like this right here is what my dream wardrobe catalog would look like if I had it in my closet. So yeah, the first video I took you guys out with me thrifting and just did a small haul portion at the end. But recently I've been just like going thrifting as like retail therapy, and I've wanted to just be like really in the moment of enjoying the thrifting and having fun, because sometimes I get like really overwhelmed by like needing to film, especially if it's in like a public place where there's like a lot of other people and I can't focus on like having fun and looking for my favorite clothes. So yeah, I've been thrifting a lot, but I haven't really been recording vlog style videos. So I have a whole bunch of new clothes that I got for my dream Pinterest wardrobe that I got from thrifting, the flea market, Depop, and I even went to my first estate sale and I found something really cool. But so yeah, today I'm going to show you guys all this stuff. And of course, I'm not just going to show them to you, I'm also going to try them on, and I'm actually going to try my best to style each piece that I find, and then I will like pop up the try on slash Pinterest inspired outfit on the side as we go. So without further ado, because there's been a lot of ado, let's get into an epic thrift haul, shall we? Let's go. Okay, actually I want to start off with this, which I haven't even opened yet, as you can see by this beautiful poly mailer. Look at this poly mailer. Are you kidding? Like this is so epic. It matches my nails. And you know why? Is because the seller that I got it from, she is the most iconic. She's just iconic, okay? She's really cool and she's epic. So she has the most amazing Y2K neon bright scene queen vibe. And I did my nails like inspired by her vibe in my last nail video. I bought this from her. I actually just got it today before I started filming. So let's open it up. I failed to mention who it is who I'm talking about. I bought this package from One Sick Kitten. She has a YouTube channel where she does like day in the life videos. She's like a full-time Depop seller and whatnot seller, like just a full-time reseller basically. I went to one of her whatnot shows and I had the privilege to buy this beautiful things from her. This little business card is so cute. And then there's all of her socials and whatnot. Literally whatnot. But I will also link her YouTube channel in the description down below. I bought this singular leg warmer. I forgot what the brand is, but I know it's like it's probably like a recognizable brand, just like by the style of it. It has these like black and white and red stripes. And then it has this little plushy guy on here. Y'all already know how I feel about black and white and red as a color combination. And with this little like skull puppy or skull cat plushie on it, I couldn't resist. So I figured I could just maybe like wear it as a sleeve on one arm, or like, you know, find some sort of use for it because it's adorable. And it was only $1. And then the next thing and last thing that I got, this is the main thing. Oh, candy! I forgot, yeah, in her YouTube videos, she always shows how she includes a piece of candy in all of her shipments. Oh, low-key, this looks good. I know it's bad for my teeth, but yummy. I don't eat candy like this very often, and I especially don't tend to buy it from the store. But it always reminds me of like when I was younger and I loved eating sweet candy like that, so it's always fun to like get a piece as like a freebie or something as an excuse to eat it. The next thing that I got are these BCBG joggers. They're super long, full length, and the bottoms low-key look like even a bit wider than the top, or maybe they're just like straight leg, but they have this beautiful rhinestone and like embroidery design on the front pocket, and then on the back it's got the little booty pockets, and the corner of the pockets have little rhinestones on them. It only has one little flaw, which she showed on her whatnot shows. She always makes it a point to point out the flaws like right when she shows the item. It's missing one rhinestone, which y'all know is not a problem. You guys know, if you know how many rhinestones I have. Yeah, I can super easily just replace that rhinestone. And also there's a teeny tiny little hole right there, which if I cared too much about, I could just sew it up really quick. But I am so pleased with these joggers. I have wanted like just like a really cute kind of like Y2K looking type of joggers for a while now. And I went to the flea market this weekend and I have a bunch of stuff from there as well. But while I was there was someone trying to sell like kind of exact same pair of joggers, but the bottom had like this cute bow and like rhinestone thing on it, and it had a humongous hole in the crotch. The entire crotch was whole. I would have to sew it myself, and it was stained, and she was trying to give it to me for $15. Which I guess is reasonable if somebody's willing to pay that amount, because I mean, like, you sell things for what people are willing to pay, but I for sure was not. But yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so happy to have these. They're so cute. And this little guy, I don't know, like, if honestly, if I don't have anything else to do with him, I'm literally gonna put him on that new lamp that I got from Melody Susie. Y'all know the one I'm talking about, like the arm one. I'm gonna put this on it because it's adorable, and it was $1. And it was bundled with this, so I didn't have to pay any extra shipping. Next, let's get into something that I purchased at the flea market, which was my best find there for sure. I got this 100% genuine leather, super like baggy. It has like this band at the bottom. I love when jackets have like a thick band like this at the bottom. Look at this leather, this massive chunky leather jacket. The brand is John Ashford. It has this like really nice warm comfy material on the inside, and then the sleeves are like this material, but it's like really comfortable because the leather is so soft, since it seems like it was used quite a bit, so it kind of like softened the leather that may have been stiff in the past. It's definitely got some stains here and there, but it just kind of looks like, I don't know, like nothing crazy. It doesn't smell weird at all. I haven't washed it because of course you are not supposed to wash leather in your washer and dryer. It's also got this like really cool collar that I like kind of putting up sometimes with these buttons. Yeah, see, there's that stain again, which honestly, these stains don't bother me. It kind of just looks like, I don't know, ice cream or toothpaste or something. Like, I don't know why you would be brushing your teeth wearing this, but it's probably not toothpaste. It's probably something else, but just like stains like that, they don't really bother me. In fact, on this piece, since if I was going to buy this full priced new, it would probably be like $300-$400, but I got it from a guy at the flea market for $15. I'm not gonna complain that it's a little crusty when I got it for $15. That's insane. That's crazy. Like this is exactly the type of thing that you go to the flea market to find. I actually think that I will get a lot more use out of it because it is used and it has a couple stains and it looks a little grungy, because I'm not gonna be afraid to wear it out. Especially for the fact that it was $15. I feel like it's a really nice piece that I'm not gonna be afraid to wear. Also, something like genuine leather, because I am like a pescatarian and I just don't like the idea of animal products that come from dead animals. I would probably not buy a leather jacket new just for that reason, but because it is secondhand and like if nobody bought it, it will eventually end up in the landfill anyway. It's not like I'm buying it full price from a company who's making a profit off of it. I don't feel bad buying it, and honestly, this is like the only way that I would buy leather is secondhand. So yeah. And don't get me wrong, that is not to say that if you do buy leather that you are a bad person. That's just me and how I feel. You gotta search your own soul and do the things that you feel like is right in your heart. So, also from the flea market, I got this vintage. I'm pretty sure it's vintage because it has a paper tag, which is something that you like don't see nowadays very often. It's from the brand Americanino Trousers. Americanino Trousers. Sorry if I mispronounced that. But yeah, I don't know, just like the stitching and like these little like details in here and these pockets, like look at the stitching details around these pockets. They're like cargo pants. There is a little bit of like thread coming off, which I can easily cut off. It has pockets on the back, and then look at the pockets on the front. It has like this little button detail right here, which I thought is really cute, even though there is no button to be buttoned in there. I think it's pretty unique, and it's got some big pockets in there as well. And they've got that long straight leg, which I love. I love a pair of jeans that fits baggy. Honestly, at this point in my life, I am so over trying to fit into small sizes of jeans that don't fit me and being uncomfortable the whole day just so I can be a smaller size. I love wearing baggy jeans because if they're too big, you can just cinch them in at the waist and they're not gonna look super weird. Like if you tried to cinch in a pair of skinny jeans, like that's gonna look weird. It's It's gonna look bad. I've already showed you guys this pair of baggy cargo pants in my vlog that I last posted, but I figured that I would show you here because I do want to try it on for you guys. So it's just this pair of super baggy khaki cargo pants from PacSun. Whenever cargo pants have that detail like around the booty, I like it. I don't know why. And it comes with a built-in drawstring already, so super easy to adjust the waist when I need to. I love the idea of being able to adjust the waist because, let's be honest, my stomach does not stay the same size throughout the entire day, okay? In the morning, it's gonna be super flat, things are gonna feel a little looser, and by the evening, I'm going to be bloated from eating like Chipotle and grilled cheese sandwiches. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm popping out of my clothes. I want to just be able to adjust the waistband for comfort throughout the day as needed. This one is so cute. I'm mesmerized by the way that these rhinestones are dazzling, honestly. So yeah, it's just this Roxy little baby tee. It's a size large, probably because it's meant to fit like more fitting, but honestly I think that it'll look really cute even if it's not super cinched and fitted. And this one is like in perfect condition, no flaws. I got it at the flea market and I paid $4 for it. Also, if you notice that my makeup looks kind of insane today, basically I was planning on doing just like regular eyeliner and then I kind of messed up and I didn't feel like erasing it and starting over, so I just turned it into a happy little accident, and that's what we ended up with. So this next little gem I also got at the flea market. I got it for $1. Look at that vintage faded glory tag. Look at that. It has a built-in bra, which I love because I don't like wearing bras. It's just like inconvenient and not the most comfortable. So when a tank top has a built-in bra, it makes me so happy because then I get that extra layer of protection, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, dude, it's even got like these nice quality hanger thingies on them. Like, what clothes do you see from Walmart nowadays that has like a satin hanger thingy? It's usually just plastic and you can just like rip it off. So yeah, I think that just shows you that this is like early 2000s because things used to be made different back then, guys. And that's what I've learned, and that's why I love going thrifting. The only thing is that one of the straps, the stitching is coming out, but I have a sewing machine and I can easily just fold it up and just do like one simple running stitch down the entire strap. And I love this sort of like kind of tie-dye. It's not really tie-dye, but like two-tone of peach and a darker orange. So tropical and beautiful. And I love how it's kind of faded a little bit, so it looks more like a pastel peach instead of like a very bright one. Here's another one that I already showed you guys in my last vlog. Look at the colors. I love the colors of this and like the patchwork. Would you call this patchwork? It's like knitted patchwork with all the earth tone colors. So perfect for fall and winter. Like, imagine just going to the library, going to the park and reading a book. This one I got from the Salvation Army. That is the brand. I don't recognize it, but they had brought out a new rack and I was somehow the first one to look at it, I think, because I found this and also this Brandy Melville super oversized white zip-up hoodie with this Heaven Sent graphic on the back, which is so adorable and perfect. So perfect. I love this so much. I've actually never owned anything Brandy Melville before, so this is the first Brandy Melville piece that I've ever owned, and the quality is really nice. Like, it's super thick, heavy cotton, which I really like. Like I showed you guys in my vlog where I went to the Salvation Army, there are a couple stains. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can kind of see like right there and down here. There are a few stains on it, but honestly, they're barely noticeable. So I could probably put it in OxyClean and get them out if I really wanted to, but honestly, they don't bother me that much. So I don't know if I'm gonna have the dedication to do that, but I love it. Okay, another sweater. Those of you guys who watched that vlog, which I keep referring to, and I will have it linked up in the corner if you haven't seen it yet, so you can go watch it. I have clips from the thrifting trip where I got a lot of this stuff in that vlog, and this was one of the sweaters that I didn't end up getting because it has like an oil stain on it somewhere. I thought, does it even have a stain on it? Maybe it doesn't have a stain on it. But anyway, my point is that I saw it at the Salvation Army that first time that I went, and it was $8 and it wasn't half off or anything, and I was like, okay, that feels like kind of a lot, like more than I'd want to pay for that. And honestly, I was pretty sure that it had a stain on it, but you know what? Probably the stain came out when I put it through the wash. So that's really cool. That's really amazing, because I'm like super sure that there was a stain on it before, and that's why I didn't originally get it for $8. I think that if it hadn't had the stain on it, I definitely would have bought it for $8, because I love it, because it's so cute. Look at this graphic. Look at the little swirls and the green and the pink. Literally, oh my goodness, it literally matches my nails. Are you kidding me? Sometimes this happens where I'm like overwhelmed while I'm actually buying things, and then I go home and I have a minute to like think and breathe, and I realize how insanely awesome the stuff that I found is, and this is one of them. It's a little advertisement sweatshirt from the Sweet Shop and Nut House in Flagstaff, Arizona. It made its way to California, and now I have it, and I'm so happy. It says, "Save the Earth, it's the only planet with chocolate," with the most adorable little swirl, which I don't know if you guys could tell, but I kind of like swirls at the moment. I'm drawn to anything with swirls on it. So yeah, this sweater is just so perfect. I didn't even tell you guys what the story was behind this, about why I ended up getting it. I'm sorry, I'm a little ADHD, and when I get really excited about new stuff that I bought, my brain goes like this. So also I'm drinking a Monster, which is probably arguably not helping. The story behind this. So basically, I saw it that first time. I thought there was a stain on it. I was like, I'm not gonna pay $8 for a sweater with a stain on it. And then I came back 3 days later. I wasn't even planning on going thrifting. I was like, let's just pop in there really quick. I went with my boyfriend, and it was a Saturday, so I figured it would be really busy. Not only was it a Saturday, but there was also a 50% sale going on, like 50% off all clothes. So I was like, there's no way that I'm actually gonna find anything. But this sweater was still there, so I got it for $4, and I saw it on the rack and I was like, there's no way this is still here. That is insane. So of course I snatched it up immediately. Also from Salvation Army, that time I went when there was 50% off. Arguably one of the coolest things that I've found. This absolutely stunning long sleeve lace brown and navy blue top from Ann Faraday. When I picked it off of the rack, I honestly did not realize that it was Ann Faraday at first. I saw it on the rack when I first walked in there. I literally walked in there and went straight to this rack, and I think it had just been brought out, because there is no way that somebody else did not snatch this. And even if you don't know the brand, like, this is just so fairy and whimsical. Like, there's no way someone's not gonna be picking this up. Like, this is so beautiful. I don't know. I didn't think too much about it. I was like, it looks kind of cute. I'm gonna pick it up just in case. And then I picked it up. And then later, as I was going through all the stuff that I had picked up while walking through the store, because that's what I like to do. I like to just pick up anything that I think remotely looks good and hold on to it to look through everything later. And I saw this and I was like, yeah, that's definitely cute. I'm gonna get it. And I hung it up like on the side of like the rack so that I could go through the other things. And then I saw the tag and I was like, wait a second. What does that say? What does that say? And sure enough, it is Ann Faraday, which is a designer brand. I got it for $3.50. $3.50 because it was 50% off. Yeah, and I don't know how I should wash this. I don't know how I should go about washing it. I'm a little afraid to put it in the regular washer and dryer in case it does something to the lace. And I forgot to show you, it has this lining on the inside, which I very much appreciate, because I do not feel comfortable walking out with wearing something only lace, even if I'm wearing a bra. So yeah, really like such an awesome find. And of course I find it on the day when I wasn't recording. It's fine. Another one from the flea market this weekend. I got just this super big oversized black thermal. It was only $2. Like, this tag looks pretty nice, and the material just feels like so thick and sturdy and nice. There's just something that I cannot resist about like an oversized thermal, especially if it's black or gray. So even though I know that 3X is massive and I could probably just wear this as a dress with like some furry boots and that would look actually so cute, but I do know that like during the winter and the fall, I will love just like lounging around my house wearing it in like a super comfy outfit while I'm like editing my videos, so I couldn't not pick it up for $2. And before I forget to show you guys, because I know I'm going to keep forgetting, these two bracelets that I'm wearing are also from the flea market this weekend. I don't want to take them off because I don't like having to take off and put back on jewelry with like long nails. It's just not the most pleasant thing to do. I'm just gonna try my best to show you guys while they're still on my wrist. Actually, it's gonna be so much easier if I just pop in a video of it right here, because the color of the abalone shell is so beautiful. I don't think I've actually ever seen like this reddish pink abalone shell color. It might be dyed, but either way, it is so beautiful. But I'm literally obsessed with this bracelet. Like, I keep staring at it because it is so mesmerizing. Unfortunately, it's not sterling silver because I did do like the magnet test and I tried to like put a magnet up to it and it did get magnetized, which means that it has like base metals or some sort of other metals in it that's not silver or gold. And also this other bracelet that I got, which is this silver cuff with a little hollow heart cutouts in it. How absolutely perfect are these bracelets with the rings that I'm wearing right now on this hand? Like, look, butterfly, hearts, butterfly, hearts. I'm so obsessed. I'm so obsessed. I'm hoping that they don't tarnish too much over time because I am not the type of person who takes off my jewelry every day and then like switches out jewelry. I like wearing the same jewelry just like for very long periods of time. These bracelets are probably going to be on until they get tarnished, honestly, and I really hope that that's a very long time because I love them so much. That's why I really prefer things that are sterling silver, like all my rings, because I can just continually wear them over and over and over again in the shower, exercising, whatever, and they're gonna maybe tarnish a little bit, but you can always clean them and polish them. Whereas things that are not real silver and are just base metals will tarnish and will be ruined forever. So yeah, I'm really hoping that these last a long time. But I also got this big long sleeve t-shirt that with this really cute design on the front and these little like, what do you call these silver things? I forget. These studs, I think you call them studs. These little like brassy studs. And I don't know what you call that type of lettering, but it's really cute. And I love the striped band around the neckline. I love that kind of detail, and it's got like these kind of sleeves. I think it's definitely a Y2K or early 2000s piece because like look at this tag. The brand is Paco Jeans, which I've never heard of until now, but look at that nice tag. So yeah, it's an extra large, but it is 100% cotton, which I cannot resist. I love 100% cotton. It is so breathable and so comfortable. It also has this little detail at the bottom. Honestly, the reason I bought this is because I was wearing a tank top and my entire back was exposed, and we went at the time of day where it was cloudy, but then as it got more towards past noon, the sun came out and it started burning the back of my neck and my shoulders and my back so bad. So I just wanted to get a regular like long sleeve shirt to put on. So whenever I do that, I prefer to buy the clothes from racks, usually from like curated sellers, because I know a lot of curated sellers wash the clothes that they find before they resell them. So I picked this up for $15 and I thought that was a pretty good deal. It is kind of epic. I feel like if I was to ever resell this one day, I would probably sell it for a little more than that just because it's really cool. I would feel like sad departing with it. Oh, this is a long haul. I finished my Monster and had to go make myself a milk tea. I really love these like long cargo sort of like skater vibes shorts that I found on Depop. They're from the brand O'Neill. Look at that tag. And there's a little paper tag under here as well, which I'm pretty sure means that this is from the early 2000s. It's literally got O'Neill embroidered on the back here, like underneath the back pocket. It's got this little like sewed on patch O'Neill like looking logo thingy. Look at the band on the inside. It's like the black fabric. It's even got a design on it. I love these shorts so much. Like, these shorts are just so cool. You know how I feel about cargo shorts. I just love cargo pants and shorts in general. The only thing about these are that they're size 26. And to be honest, on a regular day right now, I am more of a size 28. A size 26, I would be able to fit into these and wear them comfortably on a day where like I wake up and I'm not bloated and then I don't eat anything the entire day. Like maybe in that case these would fit me really well. Really wish they were just a little bit bigger, but they're so cute. Like there's part of me that thinks I should just like resell them on Depop because someone else might fit into them perfectly and might really enjoy them, but like they're so cool. I don't think I'm gonna have the heart to give them up anytime soon, to be honest. But on the topic of Depop, I do actually have a Depop shop and I just recently started listing stuff on there again. I'm not planning on becoming like a full-time reseller or anything like that, or going thrifting specifically to look for things to resell, but I've been so obsessed with thrifting that I've accumulated so many clothes and I don't have room for all of them anymore. Like I literally have no closet space and I don't really like keeping clothes in storage. So I've just decided to start bringing things out of my closet that I don't wear as often and listing them on Depop to just see if someone wants to buy them. And that way it'll make more room in my closet and it will help fund my thrifting addiction. So if you want to check out my Depop, I'll link it down in the description box. And I think I'm also going to link it in my YouTube bio. I would really appreciate it if you did. Like any form of support that you guys show me, I am so thankful. Just know that. And you don't have to buy anything from me ever. Just know that being here and watching my videos and leaving a thumbs up and leaving comments really means more than you can ever imagine to me. And I am so thankful for it. But yeah, if you do go on to my Depop shop and you see something listed and you're like, why is that expensive? Because most of the things I list are like $10 or less. Some of them are like $15 if there's something that I literally never wore, because there are things on there that are literally brand new. I just cut the tags off and never wore them. But there are a couple of things that I have listed on there for like over $20, and that's because they're things that I'm not sure if I want to get rid of or not. Like if they sell, I'll be fine with it and I'll be glad to have more space in my closet, but if they don't, I'll have no problem just keeping them. From the Salvation Army, I got these like plaid or gingham. Do you call this plaid or gingham? I think you call this plaid. I got these flannel. I think it's flannel. I got these plaid flannel like pajama pants. They're just by the brand George, and I don't think it's like vintage George or anything like that. It's definitely not. It's just like contemporary George, but I just like could not resist the colorway of this like flannel because it's almost like a purple tinted black and white, and I love black and white. I love gray. I love brown. I just like love those muted dark earthy tones, and these are like really nice thick sturdy cotton. I feel like I can even wear these not only just around the house, but like if I want to go out and run an errand, I wouldn't feel uncomfortable wearing them out because they feel very sturdy. So yeah, I just know I'm going to get so much use out of these. This black and white gingham flannel is a Levi's flannel, and it is just the most perfect black and white gingham flannel I could have ever asked to find. Honestly, I think typically I like to buy my flannels in size large, and this one's a size medium, but since it is like the relaxed fit, I think that if I would have gotten it in like a size large or extra large, it would have been way too big. I think that this is just the right amount of oversized that it looks good, because a lot of the oversized things that I wear sometimes are just like too oversized, but I don't mind. I like swimming in my clothing. There's no stains or anything like that. There is a little bit of pilling, but honestly, I don't mind that, and I can always just like get a de-pillar or something. And I found these at the Salvation Army on 50% off day, so I believe they were only like $2.50 or $3, which is insane. I got this super oversized, like very oversized quarter zip up sweater from the estate sale that I went to. It was the first estate sale that I ever went to. We went there on a Saturday, so it already had been like going on for a day, so there was like barely any clothes left to look at. But I found this Padres like dark gray and light gray sweater with the stripe in the center. Living in San Diego and having a boyfriend whose family and he love baseball, I have been very much more exposed to like baseball and the Padres fandom, if you can call it that. So I would say that I am a Padres fan, and I don't have any of my own merch really yet, so I was really happy to find this and it be like in my style, because I feel like gray Padres merch is something that is pretty rare, considering that their colors are like yellow and brown, or like hot pink and like a bright turquoise green sometimes for like the San Diego colors. Unfortunately the tag has been cut off, but it does look that it would have been like a vintage tag. Like it does have a little brand down here on the sleeve, which I've never heard of before, but oh my goodness, I just noticed there's pockets in it. Oh my goodness, I did not notice that. That's epic. I love a sweater like this with like hidden pockets. Can never have enough pockets. So like I love pockets. Yeah, I'm just really happy to like own Padres merch that's like in my style, and I can feel like a real Padres fan, you know, because I never was into baseball before. Me and my boyfriend have been dating for almost 4 years now, but for the past 2 years I've been like going with him to baseball games and like really getting into watching baseball with him, so it feels really satisfying to have found something thrifting. All right, so just a few more things, and they're all t-shirts. I have a graphic t-shirt addiction. I love graphic t-shirts. This one is really cool. It has a full graphic in the front and a full graphic in the back, which is insane. It says bullet for my Valentine on it, which I'm not completely aware of what that is. I feel like it might be a band, so yeah, I could probably just look it up and not sound so uncultured and uneducated, but I just thought that it was like so epic with like the skull and the guns and like the red and roses and hearts and stuff. I just love that kind of really cool, epic, grungy looking stuff, you know? I just like couldn't resist it, even though it is not oversized, as you can see. It's an adult size small. And typically I like wearing my t-shirts very oversized, like large or extra large. This one will fit me like a regular t-shirt should fit, I guess. So I guess it is good to have like a t-shirt that will fit you regularly. I don't have a lot of those. They're either like baby tee or super oversized. So this t-shirt is so cool. I love this t-shirt so much. I don't know why. It says certified G with a big G with like leopard or cheetah print on it, which I've also been super obsessed with leopard print and cheetah print and also zebra print, like animal print. I'm in my animal print era for sure. I never really liked animal print before, and this is actually a WWE merch. It says WW Authentic. So, and then at the bottom it also has this little like tag thing. It says authentic wear WW, which is really cool too. Also on the back, I'm not aware of like any WWE wrestlers. I just know that my grandpa, God rest his soul, used to watch it when I was younger. I never watched it with him, but I just knew that he watched it, so it reminds me of my grandpa, and I like that. So on the back it says Enzo and Big Cass, and you can't teach that. So yeah, and of course it is 100% cotton, because I will not be purchasing any oversized graphic t-shirt that is not 100% cotton, because they're just so much more comfortable and breathable when they are 100% cotton, especially because the main place I will be wearing these like oversized t-shirts are to the gym. I like wearing very big oversized t-shirts to the gym because I like covering my booty. I don't like my booty to be too exposed when I'm working out, you know what I'm saying? Anyway. And finally, this t-shirt is so cool. I love this t-shirt. This is so cool. It's like a vintage American flag graphic t-shirt. Look at this. Like, look at that tag. It literally has stars and stripes on it. Sonoma, which I'm pretty sure is like a brand that they sell at Kohl's. And this tag just looks like super nice and old, if you know what I'm saying. And then on the front, it says USA 2002 with an epic American flag painting on it. Yeah, I love it so much. It's so epic. It's so cool. I love that this is the year before I was born, because I was born in 2003. So this shirt is older than me, and it's just like in such good condition. It's such nice quality. It also looks like it literally was never worn. It looks like somebody got this and just like kept it in their closet forever without wearing it. It's in such good condition. It's giving Lana Del Rey. I love it. If there is anything that you saw in this video that you really liked, check my Depop, because I might have listed some of it if I end up trying it on and it doesn't fit me. Because the thing about thrifting is I don't try it on before I buy it, and I just assume that it's going to fit. And if it doesn't fit, I can't return it. So that's another function that my Depop is going to serve if I buy things that don't end up working out as well as I thought they were for me and my style, or they just don't fit. I will be listing them on my Depop. Anyway, cuties, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, it would really help me if you gave it a thumbs up on the way out. I love you all so very much. I hope that you are having the most amazing day, night, week, life. Sleep well if you're going to sleep, cutie. I will hopefully see you in my next one. Bye! Mwah.